Hello. So I'm soon going to be on my third Samsung 970 Evo NVMe drive. I keep warrantying this thing, and they keep sending me back drives. I'm wondering if they're refurbished or something that are worse than the last one. The first one lasted for almost a year, and the second one lasted a good 4 months or so, and now it is dead again. I had a BSOD on my stream on Sunday, and I was kind of confused as to what was going on. Ruined my Windows install. My install here has been a mess for a while, and I had planned to do a proper reinstall for a long time. So I did that yesterday, and then I realized when I went to back up that reinstall that the drive itself had bad sectors. So I am doing a DD rescue onto my spare. When that other drive died, just so I wouldn't have to wait for Samsung, I wound up getting a second one. And it looks like my DD rescue just finished. There's looks like 169 kilobytes that I'm just gonna have to live with that are not there. I'm sure I'll find a way to survive, but it's kind of annoying that these drives are like $500, and they last a good 4 to 6 months before they're dead. My board is one of those boards that has one of those heatsink things, heatsink thermal pad get-ups and everything over the NVMe drive, and I do have a 120 millimeter fan blowing air over that, so the SSD is at a pretty cool temperature. But I realized that these things run ridiculously hot. When I first went to plug it into another machine, I used one of these, and you can tell that the drive just runs burning hot. You can even touch the heatsink if you don't have the fan on it, and you'll see that they get really hot. I'm not quite sure why. Is it the sector math that they're using or something? It's something probably over my head, but they run burning hot, and it's just kind of lame. So I have another Samsung here, but I'm not going to trust that very long. I'm going to do another backup since I have a nice clean Windows installed now, so I'll be able to get back to streaming and recording videos of repairs like I was before. I actually do all my video recording to another set of drives just so that I don't wear out my operating system drive. So it's interesting that this drive got worn out even though I do most of my writing to another drive altogether. And this is the one. It's funny because the drives that I do all the writing to, it's actually, you're going to laugh, it's 3 refurbished Micron SSDs in RAID 0. And they have not failed after years and years and years. They're three 2 terabyte Micron SSDs that I bought in refurbished condition and in RAID 0, which you'd imagine would fail in like a month or so. But this one that doesn't have any writing done to it is just failing one after the other after the other. So anyway, if any of you have some advice on an NVMe drive I can get to replace this thing that's not a piece of crap, that would be great. If not, then I'll just probably wind up going back to a normal, good old-fashioned SATA. Let's face it, they're fast enough anyway. And this is the average rate that I got copying 2 terabytes on this thing, so it's not like I'm getting much of a speed boost using this Samsung NVMe rubbish. Anyway, looks like this is done, so I'm going to plug everything in. I'll do a backup, and then I will see you all in the next video. So that I'll be able to edit now that my computer works again. See you later, and as always, I hope you learned something.